Hey guys, Lydia Linen's Fruit Inspector here. We're going to inspect the fruit of Dave Ramsey, a very famous Christian influencer and financial advisor of sorts. So let's get into it. This is the so-called daughter. They have a square jaw, a very boxy face, very straight shoulders, and you'll see the contrast later. Sloping forehead, and I didn't mention this, but a very wide mouth. So let's do Dave. Dave has an upside down egg head shape. Look at that, just perfect. Small mouth, eyes close to nose bridge, little sloping shoulder, and a squishy face. You can see that all very evident, just the initial take on these people. So now look at the hands, very large hands, even though they have nails. Look at the hands of Dave, very small hands. It should be opposite. Females are much smaller. They have smaller hands usually than men. They're shorter. They have a smaller face. So definitely signs of inversion here. And I don't think I mentioned Rachel's eyes. They are very far apart. Let's just do a skull check. So let's put on the male skull, and it doesn't fit. The eyes are way too low to fit the male skull. And when we do the transparency all the way down to 0, you can see that the female skull fits much better. All right, so definitely Dave has a female skull. Let's check the gait. Already legs close together in this flamingo stance. And if you'll notice on the right, women walk with heel to toe, heel to toe. Men walk toe to heel, typically. Definitely doing some things to make their gait appear to be male. Lots of bending of the legs. And when going through this footage, this person is very theatrical. Remember, these are actors. And you're going to see who their allegiance is to, and you're going to see it with that little sign right there. And in case you missed it, don't worry, they do it again several times, almost as if they're cursing the audience or something. That is the Baphomet sign. Okay, and you're maybe wondering, well, why do they do that? Well, they operate in signs and symbols, and they have to. And look at that. Do not be deceived. This is how the world works. Dave is worth $55 million. Not sure about the so-called daughter, but they have to show their allegiance, and they have to operate in signs and symbols. It's part of their religion, the Bapho worshiper religion. And if you think about Revelation, where it says that the beast caused everyone to receive a mark in their hand or in their forehead, and no one could buy or sell, I think this has been going on for thousands of years. No one could buy or sell. What does that mean? No one can really become rich without allegiance to this system. So let's do the skull check for Rachel, putting the female skull on, and you can see that the eyes are way too high for the female skull. Look at the male skull versus the female skull. Eyes are way too high for the female skull to fit, but the male skull fits like a charm. Fits perfectly. So now let's see if this person shows their allegiance. Oh, right there. So now we're going to get a very good look at the gate, and you're going to see that, look at that neck, really, really large neck. Walking but not crossing at all, really large steps, not crossing at all. This is a typical male gait. You may have recognized Liberty University because the president of Liberty University, Jerry Falwell, had to resign over a sex scandal with his so-called wife, or their so-called wife, and that documentary is on Hulu. You'll really start to see a lot of the underbelly of these Christian, so-called Christian circles. And it would be fascinating, actually, to do a fruit inspection on all of these people right here. So check that out. It's on Hulu. And that is the university where you just saw the clip Rachel was speaking at. And I thought that that was worth noting, because these are the circles that these people run in. They all stick together. Don't think they don't. Don't be naive. This is not of God. These are not godly people. They have a different Lord. And yes, they do call their Lord, Lord. So do not be deceived. Now let's look at that neck. That is a massive neck. I forgot to mention that, but that is one of the first things that I noticed. This person has a very male neck. I'm pretty sure that they were not born what they are presenting themselves to be. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. We just did Dave Ramsey and Rachel Cruz fruit inspection. If you have somebody that you think I should do, please let me know in the comments below. Please, if you liked this, like, subscribe, and share, as my content is always free. Until next time, Jesus bless you.